Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review Ready or Not. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will go ahead and put a link to that in the description. All right, Ready or Not. I've actually been looking forward to this one quite a bit. If you've seen the trailers, they've been playing pretty much in front of everything for the last month or two. So I was very excited about this one. I can't wait to talk about it. All right, so the film stars Samara Weaving as a bride who is about to marry into a family that inherited gained their fortune through board games and card games, and early on in their ancestry. So it's an interesting premise, and then of course when on the day of their wedding, she is invited to play a game, which is a tradition amongst their family on the wedding night of members joining the family. So, and of course she is subsequently hunted by her in-laws. So that's pretty much all I'm going to explain, because that's really about what the trailer actually does. And that's inherently one of the problems of the film. It's not a problem of the film per se, it's a problem with the marketing. The film I actually really enjoyed, but if you've seen the trailer, you pretty much know the movie from start to end. It's all laid out in the trailer. I think a little too much was given away. I think some of the best shots, imagery, jokes, moments, I think they're all in the trailer. And I really hate when studios and the marketing teams do this, because it kind of robs you a little bit of the enjoyment of the movie. As I said, it's pretty much the skeletal structure of the film is there. It doesn't give away all the little itty bitty twists here and there, but it's enough that if you watch the movie after seeing the trailer a few times, you've seen the movie in the trailer, and it's kind of unfortunate they decided to play it that way. I think Samara Weaving is fantastic as the lead here. She's great. She has such great line delivery. She's very charming, and there's a lot to like about her character, and very not. Kind of errs a little bit on the side of Ellen Ripley from Aliens when you get to that point in the movie. But she's really a pleasure to watch on screen. It was very enjoyable, more or less, as the other characters are. While they're present, they're not, of course, as fully developed as our main character. And that's probably one of my other issues. I think it had a great story, and it had a great mythology that they alluded to, but I wish they would have shown us a little bit more. It was just kind of hinted at, and oh well, our ancestors did this, and this person did this, and they do a lot of telling and that kind of thing. And I wish they would have just done a little bit more, like some flashbacks, or kind of like, oh, we're going to dissolve into a moment in the past, that kind of thing, and kind of really make the whole mythology behind the family just a little bit more alive. I enjoyed the film quite a bit, despite pretty much knowing what was going to happen. And it's great. I think it's a lot of fun at the theater. I think I saw it was labeled as a horror movie. I'm not sure I would exactly go that way. When I finished the film, I immediately thought of a couple other movies. One obviously is The Game, and if you've seen that classic film with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It has a lot of that element to it, but I also feel it kind of touched a bit with Cabin in the Woods and that kind of structure. If you've seen that movie, you know the ending, and the parts leading up to it, and the kind of just winking at the camera, fourth dimensional thing. It's really, for some reason it just reminded me of those two movies. I think it stands well on its own. There are movies that have done a similar premise before, but I think it still manages to do it in its own way. I enjoyed a lot of it. I kind of wish I hadn't seen the trailer, but I think if you want a good time and you want something that's just fun and kind of a little bit gory here and there, once again, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie. But I think it's worth checking out on its own merit. I'm going to go ahead and give Ready or Not a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a strong film. I'm not sure what I think I would have just fleshed out the history of the family a little bit more here. I think that would have raised the score considerably. But I have to admit, I like the ending, and And there was a few laughs in the film, but I just wish most of those laughs weren't actually in the trailer. All right, let me know in the comments below if you had a chance to check out Ready or Not, if you're going to. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.